intro thing. Yeah.
So, I have something I need to confess. I am a dork. Not only am I the normal breed of dork. No. I am the breed of dork that starts making their Halloween costume at the beginning of September and then finishes it before October starts. That's the breed of dork I have evolved into. It's just something I discovered about myself. That being said, you've seen the title of the video and the thumbnail, assumingly. I'm gonna give you a breakdown of how I made a Halloween costume this year. What am I going to be for Halloween? I plan on being Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service. If you do not know what that is, it's a movie from Studio Ghibli. It's pretty cute. It's about this little witch. I should probably mention, I didn't make a Halloween costume. I made the same costume twice. Like, I had to make everything twice. Like, every element of the costume. Version 1 and version 2. Yeah, that's the breed of dork I am. Didn't do it right the first time. I'm gonna do it over again. So to start off with, I already had this. You know, I thought it would be a good little Kiki bow, or at least a substitute bow until I got a better one. I think the next thing I did was the broomstick. I got a broom handle. It was wooden, and it was one of those ones that you could screw the like broom part of it onto it, but it was black, so I had to like sandpaper it. The sandpaper is actually in front of me. I sandpapered it down so it was like the wood color. I also did a little whittling, carved the name Kiki into it. The plan was to get some of those like decorative like wicker brooms that they seem to always have this time of the year in shops, and like take the like broom part of it and like tie it to the end of the broom. The thing was, I couldn't find any of those, so that didn't happen. The next thing I started working on was the dress. You know, I picked out the fabric I wanted to use, and I got a pattern, specifically this one. I started making it. You know, I cut everything out and then got confused, so, you know, I decided to not follow the directions because they were confusing. And, you know, it's a dress. It's not terrible. I made this dress. I was super proud of it because it's the first thing I've made from scratch without, like, somebody helping me make it. Super proud of that. That being said, this seam right here, it's the shoulder seam where the sleeve attaches. That's on the wrong side. I cut it down so it didn't look hideous. But this seam was actually supposed to be on the inside of the dress. So then, when I did the second sleeve, I got that part right. However, after that, the rest of the sleeve was inside out. Also, sometime after making it, currently it has a hole in the armpit. When I was like thinking about it, the sleeves didn't seem right for Kiki. They were too long and too tight. I needed something kind of like shorter and baggier. And also, I wanted the skirt to be flowier, like poofier. I wasn't getting that from this dress. So what did I do? I went and I bought new fabric. Specifically, 3 yards of new fabric to make a new dress. And then I bought fabric to make Kiki's bag. Also, like 1/8 the yard of this red fabric for a new bow. So this bow can go, ha. And personally, I think it's really cute, and it's my favorite of the bows that I got. However, this is not the last bow I purchased. I also bought a different bow. This, I thought it might work. It doesn't really work all that well. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Don't like this part sticking up in the back. I made the dress over again. This time not using a pattern, but taking the dress that I had already made, using that as like an outline, and then just like modifying it to get how I wanted it. So I just, you know, I just made it a little either longer or shorter, I don't know, and then more like flowy, more of a poofy skirt. And then for the sleeves, I actually just like got fabric, sewed it, and then cut it in half, and that was my sleeves. So yeah, this is what the dress looked like when I finished it. Personally, I like it. I think it's It's much better than what it looked like prior to doing this. And at the same time that I bought this fabric and this fabric, I also bought fabric to make Kiki a little bag. And as you might be able to tell, I didn't do a good job at this part specifically. So I just rebought fabric and made it again. This time, you know, I took my time and it looks very, very nice. You might notice that this bag is like poofier. Originally, I like tried to stuff a pillow in it because I was like, these bags look too flat to be Kiki's bag. But they didn't really fit all that well. So instead, I got like the stuffing that's inside of stuffed animals and a pillowcase. And I cut the pillowcase to the size that I needed it to be and then filled it with the fluff. And so yeah, that is now inside of my little bag. And then I also bought a new broom from Amazon. I also carved Kiki's name into it. Not as deep or well, because this broom is better made than the first one and I didn't want to damage it. Bought a broom for my Halloween costume. Go ahead, judge me all you want. I realize I'm a little bit ridiculous. That's not going to stop me. This is the amount of struggling that I went through to make my Halloween costume. I realize it's a little absurd. However, it didn't stop me. Nothing will ever stop me. Actually, I'm sure a lot of things will stop me. But I'm going to say nothing will stop me, just because I wanna. I would like to say thank you to my friend, Sarah, for helping me get the B-roll of this. We went to a park. You know, there were mosquitoes. They tried to murder us several times when we were getting footage for this video. You can see Sarah walk into frame and swat at the air with my wallet to like try and kill mosquitoes. It was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty funny. I do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you're ready for more Halloween related videos because you're not gonna stop me. I'm gonna continue to make Halloween related videos as long as it is October. Halloween themed things will come from my brain. Hope you're prepared. You can like, comment, all of the things if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not gonna make you. Just telling you it's an option. I'm gonna go probably maybe do something Halloween themed. Actually, probably to edit this video. You go do whatever. I'll see you when I see you. Okay, goodbye.
Sorry. Sarah is here. Hey, I'm fighting nature. Just, oh yeah! I'm Sarah. I'm Masquerati, the mosquitoes. I'm sorry, that one was like coming after you and I kicked it. You can't see them on camera because they're too small, but I kicked it.